Hi guys, Jennifer here in my lovely spiritual garage. I want to say a shout out to Alora Rain because she's the one who actually came up with the spiritual garage, and I loved it so much I changed it because this truly is the best place for me to do these videos. So yeah, I love being out in the garage, and we get out here as often as we can because we are in sunny San Diego, where the weather is pretty much perfect year round. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna turn the camera around a second. You see that lovely blue sunshine there? That's our tree. Whoops, whoops, whoops. So anyway, back to me in the garage. Yeah, so here we have Jennifer Ball's Spiritual Garage. So welcome back, everybody. This is kind of a mishmash of stuff. Let's see, where do I want to start? Well, first of all, when I started recording out here, my mom had this big, huge candle, huge candle that she always used in the living room just as decoration. I mean, we've had it for years. And so I thought now was maybe an appropriate time to actually start using the candle. And so I had it out here in the garage, and today I bought a lovely glass. Let's see if I can show it to you here. I don't know. That probably isn't going to work. Hold on. Don't get sick on me. Oh, there it is. So I bought a lovely glass holder for it, and I had some just loose tumbled stones. And the more stones I get, the more I'm going to put them in there, and we'll see what else goes, decides it wants to go in there. But you can see it's a big candle. It's got 3 wicks on it. And so I thought it appropriate to start using it. So, all right. Now that the candle is out of the way, that's what I actually use to prop up my iPad here to get going. Let's start with the fun and games. So, some of you know that I have been journeying for the last couple years with the elephant. And the reason I have done this is because I started caring for my mom about 7 years ago, and I actually moved in with her permanently the last 3 years to take care of her. I am a Leo, so patience and calmness are not my virtue. So I somehow, I can't even remember how it came about, but I bonded with the elephant, and I have been trying to learn from the quiet strength and patience and knowledge of the elephant. So I can't help myself that when I see an elephant, I have to have it. So I have a small elephant collection, and I saw this today and I had to get it. Is this not a gorgeous, gorgeous coffee mug? This is my new mug. How beautiful is that? And it was the last one on the shelf. So I have that. In reference to July's trying to acquire 1 tarot deck, 1 oracle, and 1 book. Sadly, I have so fallen off the track this month that isn't funny. And it's now finally gotten to a point where I have decided that next month I will be purchasing nothing. No tarot deck, no oracle deck, and no books, because I need to get into the ones I have already. And I have plenty to keep me busy for the next month. So that's what I'm going to strive for. In the meantime, here are the some of the books that I got. I still have a few, probably 3 or 4 more that haven't come in yet. Also, I'm going to shout my girl Willow Wind Thrifty Witch, because she and I are just terribly enabling each other, but we can't help it. We're both bookaholics, and So yeah, and being witchy together, that kind of adds to it. It's like, oh, I don't have that book. Well, oh, I don't have that book. And when you find them on the cheap for like $2 or $3 a book, you can't wait when they're used, because if they get snapped up, that may be your last chance to get it. So yeah, so I broke the rule in July. So here are the books I got. The Tarot Interaction with Deborah Lipp. This book, of course, was recommended when she was on, I think she was on STW, or she may have just been on Avalon's channel. I can't remember. But Deborah was on, and this book was brought up, so I got that. Also, in another episode of Lovely STW, which I'm loving, they had each of them put together a list of resources, books, tarot decks, oracle decks, and plus, folks in the audience got to contribute their ideas as well. So I found a couple of those books real cheap, so I picked those up. So this one is Tarot for Life. It looks very interesting, reading the cards for everyday guidance and growth. So I'm looking forward to getting into that one. And then here's another book that I'm really looking forward to, which is a handbook to chakra healing. I feel like myself, I'm still out of alignment, and so I'm looking for the right way to get myself back in focus again. I have used chakra stones, and I don't know, but something I'm sure will reveal itself to me in the process. So I have that. I did, besides the fairy tarot, the mini fairy tarot, I got one other tarot deck, and that was, ta-da, Tarot of the Magical Forest. This one, I had a reading from Eveline a few weeks ago. She did a lovely job. And she did my reading with these cards. And I saw them, and I just absolutely fell in love. I mean, how cute is that? You know? Look at that face. That's a great magician card. So, oops. So how cool are these? So I'll go through the majors, but it's a cool deck. Look at the awesome owl. I haven't used it yet. Like I said, I have so many decks, I haven't used them, so I'm working on that. It does have the 4 languages. I love that strength card. Look at Dad, the Lammy and the Lion. I love that. That's my favorite card, is the strength card. And so, there we go. And the hanged, they call it the Hanged Man? Yes. The bat. Cute little bat. Death card. That's a pretty cool death card. And coming up on the end, the Devil. Yep. The Tower.
You talking about that, okay.
The Star. Look at that moon. That's a great moon. Sun. And the World. So there you have it. That is my tarot deck that I got. I also did acquire a few crystals. One thing I've discovered, well, boy, I'm just all over the place with this story today. I'm taking Avalon's Ritual Tarot course, and I'm up to the part where you pair crystals with your cards. And the funniest thing is that I don't really need to have a conversation with the deck. All I do is think about the deck, and it tells me what it wants. It's like I go to the crystal store with the idea to get one thing, and I always come out with something completely different. It's just like I went in to, I think, get a carnelian for Sacred Rebels. Nope, came out with a red jasper. And sometimes they like them big, not small, you know. I went in looking for citrine or yellow quartz, something like that. What did I come out with? I came out with a golden coral. Golden coral. Yep. So then I spotted this, and nope, not that one. This one, which is obsidian, and that one wants to go with my everyday witch deck. And then I found this one, and the only flaw is in the top, and that's a jet. And it wants to go with my Tarot of the Vampires deck. So notice the one thing in common: they're all hearts. They're all hearts. I don't know why, but all my decks love hearts. That's what they keep asking me for. Also, while I was at it, I ended up finding this lovely, yeah, can you see that? Onyx bowl. I think it's just beautiful. And this is where I'm keeping all my mini hearts, my smaller hearts. I do have some other ones, I mean, waiting for decks. I have sodalite, I have amethyst, I have hematite, I have a real teeny carnelian, and then I have a tiger's eye. So those all are waiting to go somewhere else. Also, I found something that I didn't know of before, which was Apache tears. So I have been carrying this little baby around with me because I'm still working on stuff. The last thing I found is this lovely seer's stone. If you've never seen a seer's stone, you can actually look inside the crystal itself. It's beautiful, just beautiful. So I have this seer stone, and then I also managed to find one in pink as well. Beautiful light pink. So I got 2 seer stones. And then the last thing to wrap up my mishmash of a video is I have been looking for a meditation cushion, and I finally found one. So this is my new meditation cushion. Yeah, it's beautiful. It was the last one in the store, and I swiped it up. So there you have it. Here's my mishmash for July so far, and hope you guys all enjoyed it, and look forward to seeing everybody's videos. Oh, and one last thing. I am still working on my list of 100 things that make me happy. It's been a busy week, so I will get to that. So much love, guys, and I'll see you later.